What is up, Rocket Nation, and welcome back to episode number 53 of Elden Ring. In episode number 52, well, we made our way up to the 4 belfries and actually teleported ourselves back to the very beginning of the game. We fought the opening boss, and I'm not gonna lie, we whipped it. It was a pretty easy fight going back and doing it a second time, which we would anticipate anyways. If I had to do it over again, I'm gonna say I probably would have chose a different belfry to go through, though. Feel like the other ones at least would have been something new. But after we had done that, we decided, you know what? We're gonna go and start the Caria Manor. So we jumped into the Caria Manor. That place is an absolute horror show of hands. I hate the hands. Worst enemy in the game. I despise them. But that is where we're gonna pick up today. We're at the second site of grace within Caria Manor. So let's jump in. As always, if you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it on your favorite social media platform so that others can enjoy it alongside of you. And if you guys want to be notified when the next episode goes live, you're going to have to first be subbed to the channel, then click the little bell notification icon, and you guys get notifications. So there's an upstairs here. We're going to have to figure out how to get upstairs at some point, maybe. But I don't think now was the time for that. I think it's going to probably be outside, and it looks like we're going outside, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not super geeked about. Only thing it makes me think is that I'm going to have to deal with more hands. Catch these hands. Okay, there's more hands down there. Oh yeah, see, big hand there. I'm going to throw up. Wait a minute, this is the front gate area, I think. I think that's the front gate. So this would be in the opening area. I think, maybe? I don't know. What's up, fellas? Gotcha. Denied. Gotcha. Maybe we'll switch over to the parry shield now. Smithing stone 3, which is nice. We actually need those for upgrades. That's what you get. Okay. Got himself a big old sword. Thinks he's a man. That's a magical trap right in front of us. Nope, not gonna get me. You're not gonna kill me. So we have a long way this way. Is there? Making sure there ain't nothing we can drop down and grab below us. I said below us, not below us. Because I swear we looked up and we could see a few items here and there. Oh, you're terrorizing me, little hand, with your weirdness. Yeah, I guess let's go this way. I'm assuming we're going to have more of these guys pop up in front of us. Looks like there's an area over there. Oh, yeah, look at ladder right there. Is this a drop right here next to us? You know what? I think we can probably jump from there off. Nothing popped out at us, believe it or not. Yeah, we can jump from here over to there. First, let's see what is on the other side of this. Nothing down below. There's an item. Rune art. Knew it. You're dead. Smithing stone 2. All right, so we're definitely jumping off. There's one of the big hands on the wall. Hey, what's up, bud? Get him out of here. Oh, didn't see that coming, did we? That's one of the guys with the big old war hammers. I want the war hammer. And you know you can get it. I want it. Guy freaking snuck up on me there. Okay, well, let's drink, and we're gonna attempt this jump. Right? I don't think we're gonna die, but we're good. We didn't even lose any health. Any guys gonna appear? I don't like that they just appear out of thin air. All right. Looks like there's definitely a way to go over here too. You know what? Let's try. What? Huh. I wonder what this is for. No, there ain't nothing below. All right. Well, it seemed like there would... Unless that jump there. I don't know. It just seems weird to have that there and no real reason. Let's go down. Whee! Oh, we got a chest. What's in the box? Sword of Night in Flame. That's got a different background. That's like got a gold background on it. Sword of Night in Flame. What is that? Is that a great sword or is it a regular straight sword? Right there. Sword of Night in Flame. 24 intelligence, 24 faith. Holy cow. That's some girthy requirements right there. It does magic, it does fire, it does physical. Okay, this thing looks like it's awesome. Descaling in intelligence and faith. This thing looks like it's freaking awesome. Storied sword of the treasure of Caria Manor. Okay, so this is something really special. One of the legendary armaments. So this is okay, so this is a legendary. Astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in mountaintops that nearly touched the sky and considered fire giants their neighbors. Unique skill, Night in Flame stance. Hold the sword level and prepare to cast a sorcery. Follow up with a normal attack to cast a Night Comet sorcery or a strong attack to sweep forward with a burst of flames. Well, that just sounds this thing seems amazing. This thing seems absolutely amazing. We can't wield it. What was the requirements? 24 and 24. Those are our two lowest. Wait, no, we would need another 9 points in faith and a whole lot more in intelligence. We got it though. Is this the door going outside now? It is. This is the door in the courtyard now. All right. All right. All right. Now that I've made my point, let's go. How do we get back up though? That's my next question. How in the heck do we get back up from here? I think we might have to. I think we're SOL. I don't think there's any way back up. So I think we're gonna have to. We probably just fast travel to this one. Manor lower level. I think that's our only option here. So that, I mean, that kind of sucks. Yeah, we're going to have to start over from up here, but these enemies aren't too bad. These ones are pretty easy, actually. Let's say, wasn't there another one? Get wrecked. Ooh, Caria Greaves. Some new Greaves? Kind of look very similar to ours. They are heavier and have more resistances, though. Greaves worn by Caria Academy soldiers. Rust worn and stained through unending conflict. They are very similar to ours, except for ours aren't rusty and nasty and old. But theirs are better, so there's no... All right, so we already went that side. There's nothing there. These poor guys don't even know. Smithing stone too. There ain't nothing they can do. I'm just overwhelming them. Is there? I was gonna say, I heard one come up behind me. You son of a... It's all right. I'm coming, bud. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Charge. Charge him. I'm out of stamina. Wow. I think there's one behind me. There is. Drink. All right, we're good. Kind of overwhelm you a little bit there. Switch back over to the shield for a minute. Okay, so there was a body on top of the front gate. I want to know who was launching all the arrows when you're first making your way up here. Wow, look at all the little hands there. All right, so we can make our way down there somehow. There's an item there. I'm tempted to jump for it, I ain't gonna lie. But let's continue forward and see what's up here. Any items? No false walls. Feels bad. There was one in, what was it? Was it Dark Souls 1? No, Dark Souls 2. No, Dark Souls 3. I think it was Dark Souls 3 on the underside of a, of the stairway going up to a castle. Nothing. Nothing over here. Just being thorough. We have a lift. Okay. Well, let's take it. This is going up. Okay, I was kind of expecting it to go down. So you are probably gonna have to jump if you want to get to the lower area. And that, my friends, is a site of grace. Shall we? Shall we? Touch it. Go ahead. Touch it. Touch it, my friend. Break everything. I don't know. The guy just showed up, started rolling through everything that we had. Oh, that looks like the wolves that the one girl had. The summoning pool is now functional. I can't say I'm super excited to... Oh, there's a golden seed. Can't say I'm excited to deal with these. Just gonna get sneaky for right now. We'll see what kind of damage we do. There's a golden seed. Nice. I don't know how many that is for us, but it should be enough, maybe. Wow, these ones are tough. That is a tough. I mean, that was a lot of hits right there. And we actually triggered a bleed too. Oh, look at that. A little cemetery on the other side. Huh. Oh, this place is massive now that I'm looking around. This place is absolutely massive. There's a big wolf boy there. There's another one around the corner, so we definitely don't want two of these bad boys at the same time. Wait, no, that is the one from around the corner. I'm just gonna charge it. Yeah, just go for it. Just go to town. Overwhelm them with damage. That's the key. If it dies before you, it can't kill you, is what I heard. I heard that if you kill it first, it can't kill you second. There's another wolf. Got him. These guys aren't too bad. I don't know if I'd want one hitting me a bunch of times, but they aren't too bad. It's nothing like the frickin' hand monsters is all I know. Those things are horrible. Kayla's Lily. I hear the sound of a, there is a scarab in the area. It's on the other side of the wall. Row of fruit. Oh, I didn't expect to actually make it up. Oh, God. What? Wait, what? He's got the glowy eyes, too. Rune fragment. Thank God that guy climbed down this ladder. I would have never known it was here. I would not have seen that. Thank you, good sir. for alerting me to the presence of secret things. Magic grease. I'm guessing this is a way to get up in behind him. You know, this is multiple times now that the game has actually done that too, which is very generous for a FromSoft game. FromSoft? I said it. For a FromSoft game, it is very generous for them to do such a thing, so I'll take it. Can I now... You didn't see that. You didn't hear nothing? Destroyed. What? Did I just okay. I think I just instantly made that dude bleed. Hey, bud. Rhymed crystal bud. A lot of that rhymed crystal bud being given to us. There's a door here. We're going to definitely go back and kill the giant and all that stuff. That's definitely going to happen. Oh, that sounds like it wants to collapse. Why am I standing on it? Oh, boy. So, oh, is that Alexander down there? Oh, that's the way down. That looks like Alexander down there. Oh, do I do it? We got 35,000 and there's a Stake of America. So we would spawn where the Stake of America is, but if we ever reach one of those platforms and essentially can't make it past that, if we safely land on one, we're going to be stuck there is what I'm saying. Our stuff's going to be stuck there. Oh yeah, this is 100% a boss fight. This is 100% a boss fight. Let's try and take out the big guy here. Let's start with the big guy, and we'll work our way backwards from there. So, come on, big fella. I don't want to deal with the other guys casting spells. Hey, stupid. Hey, Dumbo. Can I just, you know what? Let's do this. Okay, I could just miss. I'm literally stuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's what we want. Get him down. Stick this in your eyeball or the crown of your skull. Okay, I get it. You're not happy with me. I might have took a swing at you. Oh boy. I can't see anything. There we go. Thank God I got that crit hit on him. That saved me from getting hit by this butthole. Thank you very much. What do you got? What'd you give me? Troll Knight Sword. Oh, that's gotta be a colossal sword, right? I would assume. Troll Knight Sword. No, it is a colossal sword. Yeah. Look at this. It does magic damage too. 20 strength, 18 intelligence. Great sword embedded with blue glintstone. Weapon of the trolls in service of the royal family of Caria. Called into service when the queen invoked an oath they swore, the trolls are treated as true knights of Caria and fight arm in arm with their human comrades. Skill, trolls roar. Look into the distance and let out an intense roar, generating a powerful shockwave that blows back surrounding foes. Follow up with a strong attack to slam the armament down. How dope does that look? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. You're dead. Bleed. Bleed, boy. No items down here. I hear a scarab to our right somewhere. We might be able to, you know what? We might be able to walk along this edge. Let's go ahead and drink here. Make sure we're full of health. But let's... Is it up on the side over here? I think it's up on the side. Yeah, it's on the side. It's up on the ramparts. Okay. So I think from here, because there is a stake of Murica in the area, we can always spawn back here. I'm thinking that we're going to try and make this jump down and try and make our way down there to Alexander. So here we go. Oh, that was... Oh my God, that was terrifying too. I feel like you can get out that way. No health lost. So far, we're in good shape. We made it down, no problem. Not Alexander. Not Alexander at all. Living jar, shard, and raw meat dumplings. You know, the whole reason why I came down here was because I thought, that's Alexander. If we beat the boss by going into this fight, maybe he'll disappear. Mistakes were made. All right, mistakes were made. Did we get our drinks back? There's an item there. No, we still only got 3 drinks. Crystal darts. Some crystal darts. Another little jar there. I won't go on the offensive on the jars just yet. Don't know if one might end up being friendly at some point, and I don't want to go up and accidentally swing away on them. Another item right there. What is this? Cracked pot. You're cracked. Wait a minute, that's a good thing. Yeah, no. That thing wants to kill us. All right, so it appears we're stuck here now. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to get down from here. Mistakes were made. Yeah, there's no safe way back from this, is there? Yeah, I don't see any way back from this. Looks like we're fast traveling from here. Oh no, right here. But it looks like this is going to end up taking us right back down on top of the... Oh, there's another big jar right there too. A bunch of little jars around it. Come here, little jar. Deal with it, little jar. Okay. Now we got daddy jars in the way. Looks like we might be making a drop off that way. All right, you. Yeah, you. Come on. I thought that second hit was going to kill him. They swing over you on the first hit. Nice. Another item. Smithing stone 3. Ooh. See that jar hand just disappear from existence? That's what happens. It was so scared of me. It was like, I don't want none. And then just left the world. So this has got to be our way down here. Oh, look at, there's the item. Okay. So this is the item we've seen before. Boy, you know what? I think you were supposed to do the boss fight, and then this is the way you were supposed to take down. I think it's kind of the way it's designed. Nice. Ash of War, Carian Grandeur. That seems like a giant Carian sword to me. Carian Grandeur. What? Is it not a... Oh, this is an Ash of War. See, I'm an idiot and didn't read that. Not a spirit, but an Ash of War. Jeez. Carian Grandeur grants affinities and skills to the armament. This Ash of War grants the armament with magic affinity and the following skill, Carian Grandeur. Carian Royal Prestige embodied in a skill. Transform blade into a magical greatsword and swing it down. Can be charged to increase the power by up to 2 levels. Usable on swords, colossal weapons. Accepted. Accepted. I hate that they use that word. Accepted. Yeah, this is essentially, it has brought you all the way back down. Well, we just did that. Yeah, so from here, I guess we are going back up. Not that one. Lower level. I think it's this one, upper level. Oh, we got a long way to travel back there, to be honest. It's kind of a long walk back. With a few wolves to deal with. Can we just... You know what? Let's get a level up in. Let's go do a level up right now and go see if we have enough seeds to get another flask. It's time. It is time, my friends. Level up. So this is going into dexterity. Not gonna lie, I'm now starting to rethink this. Like, should I be going... We got that really cool weapon. It makes me kind of want to start putting more into faith and intelligence now. But we're gonna keep going with it. Dexterity it is. Choices. Confirmed. Flasks. Add a charge to the flask. Oh, we did have enough. Boom. We got 9 drinks now. Good Lord. All right, that's everything. Let's go stab this thing like 12 times. Lump of flesh and thin beast bones. I don't know how you get thin beast bones out of that giant beast. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't as far as I thought it would be. Actually, yeah, and then there's just a quick way is just to come around over here. So yeah, this is nothing. Easy peasy. So I'm assuming that's the final fight of this area, which, holy cow, already? This place seemed like it was a lot bigger than that. TBH. Get wrecked, bruh. Then we'll go up and past the big guy here. We'll kill the boys right there. Oh, page garb. That's new. Chesticles, page garb. Where is that at? Is that it right? Yeah, there it is right there. It's lighter and does less things for us. Garb worn by pages who serve the nobility and are mindful to keep out of harm's way. Traveling wear tailored with exquisite precision to avoid any undue shame from the page's master. It does have a little a cape on it and everything too. It's actually pretty cool. Cool piece. You're a piece. I think that's it for now. I think we're going in here. This is happening. This is happening. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we are definitely gonna die. Oh no, look at the boss. No, I was gonna say boss fog's over there, but oh good lord. Oh, it's got a bunch of those. It's killing our bird. Get it quick. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, wow, we took good damage there, too. Oh, my God. That was insane. Drink, and our bird's dead. Oh, look at how many there are. We almost got him. We got him. Royal Knight Loretta is now deceased. Loretta's great bow. We got him. We got an Ash of War too, Loretta's slash. Oh, first try in. Thank you for the buff bird. That's what I'm gonna call it, the buff bird. The buff bird is amazing. Thank you. We were doing really good damage there. All right, so we might be over leveled for this area as well. Loretta's great bow fires a great arrow from a magical great bow. Sorcery used by Royal Knight Loretta. Creates a magic great bow and fires a great arrow. Charging enhances potency. Hold to keep the great arrow knocked. It is said that the bow was Loretta's favorite weapon. And then what was the other one? Loretta's... What was the... Oh, right. The other one was the Ash of War. Loretta's slash. This Ash of War grants an armament of... with magic affinity... And the following skill, Loretta's slash. Skill of Loretta the Royal Knight. Leap forward, imbuing the blade with glintstone, then descend, accelerating into a sweeping slash, usable on pole arms and twin blades. Wow. Wow is all I can say. Wow. I can't believe we got him for... I thought, as soon as I seen that enemy, I was like, I thought to myself, my first thought was... The tree sentinel. That was my first thought, was tree sentinel. I'm dead. I can't ride on my horse here. I'm dead. That was my initial thought. Oh, I hear loud footsteps. What is this then? That is a fake wall. Or not. Or not. So what is... Can I do anything here? No. I guess it's just a giant bowl. Ah, you know what? Half moon. I think that's what it signifies. So there was that other door over there. Yeah, see, we can't call up the horse here. So I had thought to myself, death is coming. I struggled beating the tree sentinel. I struggled killing the tree sentinel on foot. And the moment that I switched to doing it on horseback, we actually killed him first try. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, nope, we're dead. This is a tree set. 3 sisters. 3 sisters. Is that a dragon? What in the heck is that? What in the mother-loving God is that up above us? Look at it. That is a dragon. That is 100% a dragon. Which reminds me, we have a dragon heart, and we never went and turned it in. Do I dare? I don't know. I feel like we've already... Listen. We made a lot happen already. I feel like now you might just be getting greedy. I might just be getting a little bit greedy now. I can hear... Yeah, there it is. So this is the sound I heard. Kill it. Oh, one-shotted it. That just gave us all our drinks back. Oh, good lord. Oh, is this a ruin? This looks like ruins. 3 sisters. Wow, this is actually insane. Look at that. That was a lot shorter of a castle, though. When I had seen that, I was like, oh, this is going to be one of those 2-episode, you know, we're going to go and take on Stormvale Castle Part 2 kind of thing is what I was thinking. They might have reserved that for the Academy, though, so I don't think we're in the clear just yet. Which I'm okay with that, too. I'm also not against that. I'm okay with having a big, long, amazing journey through an area. Oh, this is locked off. Examine. Blocked shut for now. Solvices. It says for now. That was very specific. For now. What is behind here? Well, that seems weird. Why would you have all that space behind it? Not use it. I didn't see anything up top. All right. There's some stuff up there. I have a feeling we're going to be forced to take on this dragon, which is insane to take on a dragon right after you just did a boss fight. I can't even imagine if someone was underleveled walking into this area. So I think he's up there now. So we should be good to make our move up here. Is there anything even up here? Seems pretty empty. Can we... Oh, we can ride... Oh, all right. We can ride Torrent here, too. So that's awesome. Wow, look at the light rays shining down. I don't think there's anything back there. Well, at least we can ride Torrent, so we can be mobile while fighting this stupid dragon. Because without a doubt, it's coming. I think we can already see this is happening. There's really nowhere else to go. What am I going to do? I mean, am I going to walk away? What do I look like? Where would I go anyways? Everything's pointing towards come here. All right, so it looks like he's kind of up the middle of the area. Let's go to the other side. Let's go to the right of the door here and see what's up this way. Oh, there's another tower. Is that why? I bet you that's why it's called the Three Sisters. It's probably 3 different towers. I hear a scarab out here. Yep, right there. Ash of War, Chilling Mist. Okay. He's right outside the door from us, too. Chilling Mist. Ash of War. Chilling Mist. Where is that? Right there? Grants affinity and skills to armament. Chilling, this Ash of War grants an armament with cold affinity and the following skill, Chilling Mist. Coats armament in frost and then slash, spreading frigid mist forward. The armament retains its frost for a while. Usable on melee armaments, whips, fist, and claws exempted. Cool. Okay, just exit very silently in this direction. And then I whistle. As loud as I can. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at all this. So that's where we came out of. Yeah, I think we're going to have to explore over in this direction for show. There's actually a lot going on out here, isn't there? Why do I feel like we missed some stuff back in the castle, too? Like, there's probably some secrets that we missed back there. Well, there's an Ash of War right there, too. Or a, yeah, I think this will be an Ash of War. Oh, that one's blue. That one's a different color than anyone I've ever seen. Frozen armament. And I think that one's going to be coat your right-handed weapon. Oh, there's a Site of Grace down there. I think this is going to be coating your right-handed weapon in frost. Inventory. That is a spell for sure. Yeah, frozen armament. Enchant right-handed weapon with frost. Sorcery said to have been used by the old Snow Witch. Enchants armament held in the right hand with frost. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. The snowy crone taught the young Rani to fear the dark moon as she imparted her cold sorcery. Rani, isn't that that's the lady that gave us our bell for the first time? I believe that was her name. If I'm not mistaken, I think that she gave us the 3 wolves and the bell to do our spirit summons at the well, I was gonna say at the very beginning of the game, but we got that. We were actually we were almost done with that area before we came across her on accident, so. Yeah. Lost Grace discovered. Where are we now? Wow, this area is absolutely ginormous. So this is a big old cemetery here. Probably where all the Carian knights and whatnot were buried. Oh, what is that? Grave Glowwort 2. Wow, there's so much here. Oh, look, is that an item? No, that wasn't an item. Thought it was. Oh, we got the buff going on right now. I just noticed it. We got the buff going on right now. So, I believe we get from this buff, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure if the golden leaves are flying through the air, I'm pretty sure you get an increase to the amount of, well, we can't test it. I was going to say let's test it, but I think you get an increase to the amount of ruins that you get from combat. Interrupted. What is this? Albinaric ashes. So you get a couple of Albinarics. No way. Albinaric's ashes. It seems like essentially crap. A strapping duo of cartwheeling spirits who wield ripple swords and spew freezing breath, but both are second generation Albinarics with dumpy heads that resemble those of frogs. Oh. Oh, is this the... No way. That is where our painting was taken from. That was our painting. Juvenile Scholar Cap. We got like a scholar. Okay. Larval Tier. All right. Juvenile Scholar Cap. Okay. What are the chances that we just ran across that? All right. So we had found this painting at the Artist Shack here in Liurnia of the Lakes. A cap worn by young Academy scholars and juveniles birthed anew by the amber egg of Queen Renala and the head of Rhea Lucaria Academy. Yet their rebirth is not without imperfections, and thus do they repeat the process, eventually becoming utterly dependent upon it. Rebirth is a sleep to them, and with each awakening, memory fades into oblivion. Okay. All right, we also got a chest piece there. Scholar's chest piece, or juvenile scholars' robes. Robe worn by young Academy scholars and juveniles birthed anew by the amber egg of Queen Renala. I think they're talking about respecking. Yet their rebirth is not without imperfections. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's the same exact thing. So I think when they say rebirth, they're speaking of respecking. They're respecking their stats. And then another larval tier to do a respec with. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that nice? What? Thank you. Okay, that was cute. I like what you did there. Now die. Oh, we just one-shotted him. Get tapped on, bruh. Grave Glovewort 1. I did see a skull down here. There's some wolves. Oh, what is that? Oh, good Lord, what is that thing? It sees me, and it looks mad. I don't know what to do with this. Can we... Okay. All right, listen, we have 9 drinks. We were born into this world as warriors. And, I feel like there's only one thing to do, and that's to charge in here and end this thing's life. I would like that other one not to get involved, though. That would be great. Okay, he's coming. Okay, that hurt a lot. Oh, boy. Oh, my God, that did so much damage. Drink. Do it double. Holy cow. That is ridiculous. You're cheating, dog. Drink. I don't think I should have got hit on that. No. He's got he's calling out all the stops right now. You son of a... Oh, you stupid dog. We got him. Wow. Yes. What did we get for that? We didn't get anything for that? Wait a minute. Nothing? I hate you. There's an ever jail over here, too. There is an ever jail over here as well. This damn game. Drink. Oh no, run out of stamina. Dude, would you die? You're ridiculous. There, bleed. Golden Rune 3? Like, that's what it was protecting? Why did we get so little for killing that horrible creature? That thing was a nightmare. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I did kill it first try, but that seemed like a straight up mini boss, and we got like nothing for it. It was like, no. You get garbage. That's what you get. Michaela's Lily, increasingly hard to come by. Okay. Well, I felt like we were coming down this way to, like, you know, explore before we go to, like, one of them other towers. And, we ended up, like, here. We're way away from the beginning, like, where it left us out at, like where it dumped us out of the manor at, like really far away from it. We're definitely checking that rock up above our head too. So we're kind of by the Great Lift of Dectus now. Ash and Arteria, ain't really worried about that. There's an Everjail here for sure. Well, you know what? I ain't no punk. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't scared. Let's freaking do this. We'll start out with a shield. Okay. That thing is horrifying. Wow, this thing does no damage to us, though. I hope it realizes it's outclassed. You're clearly outclassed, buddy. He gets me with that every time on the way in. All right, we'll just run from this. I don't really want to get hit by that, I'll tell you that much. I tried to parry. Back up and drink. Oh! All right, we'll just run from this. Really? Again? Gotcha. Got him. Wow, that hit hard. Drink. Run around in a circle. Wow, that hit. Okay. Drink. Got one drink left. Okay, nice. I like what you did there. Oh no, we can't. I was gonna go in for the attack there. Oh, come on. That one shouldn't have hit. All right, I might be trying to get too cute by trying to parry and everything now. Okay, drink. Let's finish him. It's time to finish him. No more. No more. Onyx Lord is now dead. Meteorite is what we receive. Meteorite. That looks like a spell to me. When we get out of here, we'll actually open up the menu and read this. Meteorite. Inventory. Yup, that is exactly what it was. Call small meteorites down from the sky. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces. Summons a void that emits a rain of small meteorites. Hold to continue the effect. This sorcery originates from the Onyx Lords, who had skin of stone and were called lords in reverential fear for their destructive power. We've done it. And another one. What? Come to me. Thank you. We've done it again, boys. I ain't gonna lie. We are OP. We are absolutely OP. There's nothing that can keep up with us. We pretty much have beat the game. I'm ready to take on the final boss right now. I think we're ready for it. I obviously jest. I don't think I can, but I definitely feel like we're more than well off against the enemies that we're facing right now. And we're only technically like level 60 or something like that. 66? 67? The 7th at 7. There's another one of the Grave Glowwort ones. Wonder if those respawn too. This looks like the cave that we were in before, but it obviously ain't. All right, I think that is where we're actually going to call it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go up. We'll check out the rest of the Three Sisters area. We're definitely going to take on a dragon as well. That's all going to happen. But for right now, thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another episode of Elden Ring. As always, if you guys are liking the videos, give it a thumbs up and also share it on your favorite social media platform so others can enjoy it as well. I appreciate you guys. As always, remember, life is short, pause, save, and I will see you in the next episode.